working our way up Tin Mill Hill outside of Hill City. This is about a 4 to 6% grade. So at its peak, we're at 6% and barely making it up here at about 1 to 2 miles per hour. This was our original stopping point in 1957 when the railroad began, and they used narrow gauge trains. So you'll see the narrowness of these tracks right here. This location is called Oblivion. It also serves as our location for our Old West shootout trains, which are every Sunday night in the summertime. And then it also happens to resemble the North Pole at Christmas time. So we run our Holiday Express runs every weekend from Thanksgiving to Christmas Eve. Come up here, Santa Claus is waiting for the train, and then he rides back on the train and greets all the kids and families on the way back into Hill City. So we're climbing a backside of Tin Mill Hill, which when we go down into Hill City has about a 4 to 6% grade, anywhere between 4 and 6%. We climbed that coming out on the first leg, but here we go, climbing up the backside. For context, railroads normally like to hold their grades at about a 0.5% or maybe 1% grade. So this is one of the, if not the steepest steam engines of this type left in the world. And we assault that 6% grade 4 times a day during the summertime. So we're climbing pretty hard now, probably around 3 or 4% right here. And you can hear the locomotive working pretty hard.
Again, if you can help us with the seat back by pushing them over center, we appreciate it so we can take some Hill City. If the seats stick a little bit, you can't get them, we'll get started.
We're here in Hill City, South Dakota at the 1880 train. I've got Nate Anderson with me right now. And what is your job title?
I am the Business Operations Manager.
The Business Operations Manager for the 1880 train. Nate was kind enough to give us a ride on the train over to Keystone today. And what a thrill that was to actually ride on a real steam train through the Black Hills of South Dakota. Now you told me this train runs through Christmas time. You do a special thing at Christmas?
Yep, correct. So steam locomotives from mid-May to mid-October.
Okay.
And then we take a little bit of break, start working on the maintenance on those for the winter. But then we use a diesel locomotive and we run Christmas every weekend from Thanksgiving up until Christmas Eve.
And you said there's a party car on that Christmas train.
Yes, it's called Spiked. So you get a little schnapps in your hot chocolate and a visit from Santa Claus too. So yeah.
That sounds like something our listeners would definitely be looking into. So how many annual visitors do you have riding this train?
So in the summertime with the steam locomotive you're seeing pulling up behind us here, we have about 110,000 visitors come through, about 1,000 a day. And we can hold about 400 on every train. So we do, at the height of summer, we do 4 departures a day. And you can begin your ride at either Keystone or at Hill City. You can ride over, do lunch, and come back on a late afternoon train if you want. So we have a lot of different families ride a bunch of different ways during the summertime.
And I think people of all ages are fascinated by trains. It's something that every big kids, little kids, everybody can kind of fall in love with trains.
Absolutely. Here we are. I love them, obviously, and enjoy working here. All of our crew loves working on these trains. So.
Well, Nate, thank you for giving us a ride today and so much information we learned about what goes on with the 1880 train. How long has this train been in service?
So since 1957, and we're one of the longest continuously running every summer since '57. Love what we do here and love to represent the Black Hills.
Over half a century.
Oh yeah.
Incredible. Thank you again.
Thank you.